ability. So we believe that with the period of that 12 months, by God's grace, we'll be able to earn something. But among the major problems we have, like Prof said, someone called him that he is trying to give him 50,000 for him not to work, which is very, very painful. It's an opportunity for us, to us, since even me, I'm also a youth, to have a experience, skills, something that can help you advance your career. But still, some of us are not making use of it the way it's supposed to be. And yeah, maybe I'll stop here. My colleague will talk about maybe the eligibility. And among the major eligibility that I will mention is that before you can apply, you must be a graduate. You must have your NYSC. Maybe you graduated with second class lower. If you have a bachelor's degree or 3.0, that's the upper or for HNDs and so on. So she will continue with it, please. Thank you very much. And it is my pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you all hear me? If I'm not smiling. Well, my name is Khadija Abdurrahouf. I am the Sokoto cluster lead for NJFP in Sokoto State. So I am delighted to be here. Are you delighted to be here? So just like my colleague have mentioned, he has given you the overview of what the project is. So I would be running you through who is eligible, who can apply for this Nigeria Jubilee Fellows Program. So basically, the number one prerequisite is NYSC completion. So you must have completed your NYSC, you have your certificate in Andy. So that would qualify you to apply for the Nigeria Jubilee Fellows Program. Then the second is for BSc qualification, you should have minimum of 2.2 or 3.0 for the HND, right? So for that, you must be a Nigerian citizen. I mean, someone from Sudan cannot come and benefit what we Nigerians are benefiting. So you must be a citizen of Nigeria. So during the application, you should be 30 years below. So the age range for this program is 18 to 30 years. So you have to be 30 years. Then you must not be gainfully employed. Just like Mr. Babatunde has explained, some persons have their jobs, they still want to benefit. Meanwhile, there are a lot of young Nigerian graduates that don't have means of getting experiences. So this is like an avenue, an opportunity to gain practical and some training and real-world professional experiences from host organization where they will be giving you mentorship, you'll be gaining access to skills, knowledge, and also career opportunities. Yes. Then, so now what the program expects from the fellows. So the program requires 100% commitment. So I'll make reference to what Mr. Babatunde has mentioned earlier about one fellow requesting that if he could pay 50,000 naira so he doesn't come at all. So for this project, the Nigerian Jubilee Fellow Program has zero tolerance for any sort of misconduct, either exploitation. And you know, exploitation could be either financial or could be sexual. So for financial now, it's either the host organization is requesting this money from them or the fellows themselves are the perpetrators. So they are telling the HOs that, okay, let me pay so that I would not come. So we have zero tolerance for that. You have to come, you have to be diligent, you have to be hardworking. Then second thing, you are expected to work from Monday to Fridays with the exceptions of public holidays and weekends. So, and now that boils down to the monthly stipends. So in a month now, how many working days do we have in a month? I would love this session to be interactive. So can I get someone? Yes, we have 20 days, 20 working days in a month. So for 20 days, you would be paid 150,000 naira directly from UNDP. Your host organization are not paying you. So you get your monthly stipend directly from NJFP. So and at the end of the month, there is usually attendance. So the host organization has to approve your attendance, then send it down to the TMCs for review. So for 20 days, if a fellow doesn't work for 20 days, maybe 15 days, of course you will not get 150,000 naira because your stipend will be reduced. So the third one is for host organization now, it is expected for them to provide necessary support and mentorship so that the fellows can carry out their assigned tasks. So, I mean, this Nigerian Jubilee Fellows program, just like my colleague had mentioned, the core goal is to empower young Nigerians who do not have experience or industry level experiences. I mean, looking at Nigerian employability system now, most of the job you come by or come across, they always require experiences, minimum years of experience. It could be 2 or 3. Hence, this is why this project is coming into the picture. It's just the project is bridging that gap of your academic study, what you studied in school, and is providing you with opportunities of gaining experience and also connecting with expertise in the field of whatever you study, or if you have passion to study any other things. So there again, the NJFP is more like an advanced NYSC. So there is this part of the Nigerian Jubilee Fellows program that has community development initiative, just like your CDS. Yes, that's how it basically is. So for the community development initiative, just like what Professor is doing now, he's bringing people and he's encouraging peer-to-peer learning. So it's actually impacting on you. So we also would like to encourage you to give back to the society. The knowledge you have, you can also impact it to somebody that doesn't have. So now, for instance, it is not, the community development initiative is not mandatory, but it is strongly encouraged. For instance, now, you can just come together as a group. You have fellows, you can network amongst yourself, come together, think of something you can do to give impact to the society. It could be in form of sensitization. You could go to school for outreaches and give talks on wrong use of drug abuse. And previously, we had fellows that came together, female fellows that came together and decided to do a small project, which is Pad a Girl. So they contributed money amongst themselves. I think what they contributed was like 8,000 or 1,200. So they went to schools to do menstrual hygiene promotion and awareness, where they distributed pads. So those kind of things are strongly encouraged. It's an act of giving back to your society. Your host organization, they are not getting money from this program. They are actually increasing and contributing to the social affairs of Nigeria, social development of Nigeria. So you give to your society. It is strongly advised. So then again, at the end of the 12-month fellowship, there is usually something we call the alumni. So after your 12-month fellowship, you will be exited into the alumni platform. And this platform is the transition phase, and it runs for 6 months. So in this platform, you'll be there for 6 months. You can gain access to career opportunities. You have a lot of host organization or other organization sharing job updates. So you can also pick up a job and apply. Some of them would even want recommendations that, okay, who can you recommend amongst this fellow, so that they can also employ that fellow. And that lasts for 6 months, just like I mentioned. Then again, during the fellowship program, during the fellowship phases within the 12 months, the NJFP have also provided courses on the LMS. What I mean by LMS is the learning management system. So you have access to courses that piques your interest. You can find courses on data analysis, cyber security, different things that finds, as long as it depends on your area of interest. So you can also make use of that opportunity also to boost your knowledge and skills. So lastly, I know the Nigerian Jubilee Fellows Program is basically a national program which is cut across all 36 states in Nigeria, including FCT. And the target for this program is to match 24,000 fellows to host organizations. And the host organizations are the one giving them mentorship, giving them access to learning, giving them experiences so that they can improve their employability status. So here for each region now, in every region, each state have minimum of 650 fellows to be matched. So for Northwest, we have total of 6,550 fresh graduates, minimum displaced across all the states in Northwest region. I mean, we have 7 states in Northwest, so we have over 6,550 fellows across that. And that's being said, I would like to, I know you will all be curious to ask questions, so please feel free. Thank you for your time and feel free to ask your questions. Do we have questions?
My question is, you said the organization or the fellowship is only for 24,000 fellows. So yes, so is it by badges or 24,000 for just a year?
Okay, it's basically by badges.
Like how many badges are in a year?
It's actually okay, what it is that we have versions of NJFP. We concluded version 1.0, I think 2 years back. So currently, we just concluded version 2.0 because we've already met targeted threshold for fellows. Maybe moving forward, version 3.0, but that has not been discussed. We don't have fundings for that. But currently, for the 2.0, it is already closed. It has been open, the portal has been open since last year. I think it was ending of last year, around September or so. We just closed it. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Like the duration for the opening of registration and the closing, like it takes how long?
September now. Get access to the targeted fellows.
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Favor Felix, and then my question goes like this. During the course of, let's say, for instance, you've been enrolled into this program, and then you got a job opportunity somewhere. Can you quit to go for the job you got?
Yes. You can send a mail telling them that you got a job and you would not be able to continue with the NJFP. So they can terminate your contract, yes.
All right, thank you very much.
All protocols duly observed. And does this organization, does she consider, because Nigeria now is not actually safe, and one of the things I trust, and I'm so sure that NYC is doing, is that she considers the security welfare of her workers. Can this your company post us to a place that is unsecure? As if I am enrolled, will you send me to go to a place that is, can I say, a no-go area? Let me just use that word.
So for that question now, we have you at right. So it's a national program. So they must have highlighted the red zones. I can't. You are in Sokoto right now. You stay in which local government do you stay? Wamako. So whichever host organization you will be matched with, you get matched to Wamako, because the host organization, we did proximity analysis, and it is strongly encouraged that whenever a host organization wants to interview a fellow or wants to select a fellow, pick the fellow within your proximity, within your local government. I can't carry fellow to ISA, knowing that ISA is a red zone. So those people there, we don't advise them to enroll, because we cannot come there for monetary, and we cannot also put them at risk. So yeah.
Yeah, sorry. In addition to what you have said, like we have several organizations across all the local governments. Maybe if you are currently now in an ISA or someone bring where the crisis, you'll find that we may have like one or two organizations that will accommodate you there. So it will be more safer for you to work there than to be posted somewhere else. Unless if you are interested in something else. There are several organizations that are operating in several states. Maybe they're operating here, Sokoto, Kebbi, and Zamfara. So whenever they want maybe like fellows to work in other states, they have to select fellows in that state. And specifically maybe within the local government that are within their vicinity that they are working actually. So we are very, very security conscious.
And we can't move fellow from Sokoto to Jigawa, just like NYSC, moving core members around the state. No, we don't do that. This is an advanced NYSC. So whichever state of your residence and your LGA is where you get to work.
Sorry. What is the time frame? Like in NYC, we have some level of freedom. I only go to the school when I have class. Like I go there when I have business. After I'm done, I leave. So
No.
this work, will I go and stay like normal workers back to back, or
Yes. You are going in as a staff to gain experience. That's why I told you your time should be committed towards your host organization. We need time commitment, so you should be committed to your host organization. I mean, we want active participation. Your presence is needed. I mean, they've given you the opportunity that it's not everybody that get this opportunity. I mean, there are a lot of 31 year, 32 that are really seeking for a job and they can't apply. I mean, they need this job. There are a lot of persons that had lower credit or third class. They need this job, but they can't enroll because of their degree of qualification. So now that you have the opportunity to gain experience and you don't want to show participation, bros, how?
And sorry, let me add to it. Like we have some organization that maybe they are working like 247, like clinics, maybe hospitals, and other maybe like TV station, radio station, and so on. So maybe on that, it is the organization that will make the arrangement. Maybe if they have a morning, afternoon, evening shift, based on the availability. But make sure that you are working. You have to work. That's the main concern. You have
If
to
they
work.
run shift, you have to be placed in the shift.
Because you cannot be working maybe
So
like
basically, you are their staff,
yeah.
and you adhere to their rules and regulations of the organization.
And there are some like organizations that they have a field activities. Maybe it's when they have a field activity that they will invite you to work. If they have a if they don't have any field activity, you can't be there at the office sitting working nothing. Maybe they assign you as a field officer or assistant field officer. Maybe like these are our NGOs. Maybe if they have a field activity, they will invite you later on. If they don't have anything, you can have your time.
Okay, good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
My question is, like for instance now, I'm from North Central.
You're from where?
North Central.
North Central.
Yes. So if I opportunity to try on this, like during the point of posting, like the way NYSC used to do deploy, they will now post you to a different state. Okay.
We don't do that. We don't deploy fellows to other states. It has to be the residence of your base where you stay. For instance, now you stay in a state in North Central. So maybe by the time you move back there and you apply there, you get to work there. So it's not like we are moving you across the states. No, it is the state of your residence. You get to work, including your LGA. You get to work within that.
Yeah, like she said, state of residence where you are residing, not your state of origin. And there are some instances that you find someone, maybe most especially women, maybe you are residing here in Sokoto, you got married and you are relocating back to maybe other states. In that, there are some consideration that they can relocate you back there. Yeah.
There is someone at the back. The lady at the back has been.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, my question goes thus. Firstly, I want to ask, you said the 2.0 for this program is closed already.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, is it for the registration or the matching of fellows with host organizations?
Just for the registration.
Just
if you are about to register now, you won't be able to have access to the portal because it is closed. But if you had registered, I think there are phases of stages in this registration. After you register, you have to verify your email. Maybe after you register, you are unable to verify your email. You are still good. You can still go ahead to verify your email, verify your NIN. Then they'll schedule you for a CBT test. After that, there is introduction video, then psychometric tests, then the onboarding and all.
Okay. Secondly, I want to ask, you said the working days is Monday to Friday.
Yes.
What if your organization, probably through during the course of the interview, they are insisting that you come on weekends?
So now it depends on the organization, right? But ideally, you are supposed to work for 20 days in a month, with the exception of weekends and public holidays. I mean, it's not all organizations that will tell you to come on Saturday. It could be that within the week, maybe you came 4 times. And then for like instance now, the NGOs, sometimes you get to work on Saturdays. There are days within the weekdays that you don't even work. You may be at home, you may not work, but then field activities may be on Saturday. So for that case now, you just have to go. But we don't want to overwhelm our fellows with a lot of activities. That's the reason why it is stated that fellows are supposed to work just Monday to Fridays.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My question is just that it's just similar to what he just asked. Like, what if I'm like now I'm in Sokoto right now, or maybe I want to apply? Is it that I can apply from here, but I don't want to stay in Sokoto? Like I'm going to other states to go and work.
So now you fill in the state you want to stay.
Okay.
After your state of origin, state of residence, fill in the state you want to stay. Yeah.
Okay. My second question is that, let me just say, maybe you feel like staying in Sokoto for a while, then maybe you have been doing it for, let me just say, for three or 6 months, and then you decide that you want to reside. Can you continue in that place you are going to, like, reapply?
You have to send a mail to them that you want to relocate. So if it is approved, then an host organization would get to you, and then you can continue there.
Okay.
Eh? Relocation, yes. Yes, with a genuine reason for your relocation.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good Good afternoon.
My question is, will you be given the work according to what you study, or it will be from a different dimension?
It's your academic has to align with what the host organization is doing. And for some fellows, during the introduction video, they will tell you that, oh, I studied biology, but I have passion for data analysis. Maybe if a tech up finds you now, they can enroll you since you have that passion. So it doesn't necessarily have to be what you study. So now if you are being interviewed and then the host organization tell you, okay, we are into tech, and do you think you have passion for that? If you say no, good and fine. And so a host organization that is into biological science will definitely find you. And then since it aligns with your academic, then you go. Some will tell you that I am open to learning I am open to learning other field. So I am not limited to what I study. For me now, I am not limited to what I studied. I studied agricultural science. So I could work in any place as long as I have that spirit of continuous learning and growth, then passion also. If you go to the bank, you find agric students. Like, how come? So it all boils down to, okay, let me say the situation in Nigeria, the employability system of Nigeria. Then again, okay, since I couldn't get something that aligns with, let me just do this one so that I would not let the opportunity goes by. So.
Okay, greetings everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, the aim of this program is not just for us to, okay, earn 150,000.
Is what?
150,000, but it's also for us to be able to learn and to prepare us against labor markets.
Yes.
Okay, for instance, if I have a skill already, and then let's say I applied for the program, and what they gave me is what I have already. Let's say is what I learned already. Can I have options for other skills? For instance, skills precisely like myself, I have a skill already. I'm a data analyst.
Want to explore other skills, right?
Yes. Can I have options for other skills?
Yes.
Aside the one I
in your CV now,
already.
you can put it that you are open to exploring other fields. And if there is an organization, maybe an NGO that interviews you and they tell you, okay, these are the projects we run in our organization, I think you can also feel into that.
And in addition to what she said, before you can be matched to any organization, there has to be an interview session. It's during the interview that you are going to have a discussion with the organization. This is what you have studied. This is the skills you have. So this is what you will be doing. This is what you will be contributing, and they will be like helping you in so activities, maybe to gain some other experience. So from there on, you can decide whether if you can, maybe your goals align with what they are trying to achieve. If it doesn't align, you can tell them that you are not interested in this. Then you wait inside in the pool. Maybe another organization will still pick you again for another interview continuously till where you get what you want. Yeah. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
My own question is like this. When is the program starting? Because in my own case, I'm still serving. I'm yet to get the certificate. So let's say if the program will be starting September, for example, and my POP is October, will I be included in the program?
So basically, for your case now, since you are still a serving corp member, you can apply because one of the eligibility criteria is NYSC completion. You must have your certificate. So currently now you can apply. And again, for the NJFP 2.0, the registration process is closed. So there could be NJFP 3.0. Just to contain your expectations, there hasn't been funding for that, and there is no discussion about that. But if there is discussion about that, definitely they will implement that, and then you get to apply when you have your certificates at hand. So for now, you can't apply. It's just to create awareness that this program is going on. So it's just to be on the lookout.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good
My
afternoon.
questions go like this. Some organizations used to go for break.
Break.
So yeah. So what if you find yourself at some organizations that they used to go for break? How can we meet the attendance?
For organization that is to go for break,
Yes,
there
yes.
has to be reasons for the break. So if it's a public holiday, or maybe December, December there is usually break. So that one is different. It is understandable. The NJFP already know that December there is break. Then for the Salah break also, there are public holidays. So during the public holidays, you are not expected to work.
Like
Do you get?
school, example, school.
Schools.
Yeah.
So for schools now, I think, do you want to answer that?
That one is a different case. Maybe if the schools are on break, it's like you are working. So it won't affect your monthly stipend. I think that's your concern, Abi. So it won't affect your stipend. now.
Yes.
Okay, another question. Can you apply for this NJ something more than one
Nigerian
time?
Jubilee Fellows Program, NJFP. Oh yeah, say it again. Say it again.
Nigerian
Jubilee
Jubilee
Fellows
Fellowship
Program. Fellows Program.
Fellows Program. Okay.
NJFP.
NJFP.
Yes.
Okay, in a situation where you apply and they did not pick you,
So
can you apply again?
no, application is once, because you are applying with your NIN. So all your details are already saved on the database. So you can't reapply again. Once rejected, that's all. Except if there are reasons, credible reasons for rejection, then we can get your email and try to escalate it to the talent management company, TMC, so that they can help us track where the issues are. And then that can be resolved. So now I think we should be done. So lastly, okay, please let's take
So
one more.
my question is now, like when applying, what are the procedure for you to follow to qualify for the
So
fellowship?
when applying, ensure that one, you have your educational certificate, your NIN and NYSC certificate. So the name registered on your NIN is what you should use. Your date of birth on the NIN is what you should use. So it is advisable during registration, make use of your plastic NIN card. Sometimes there may be error during registration, and then for the years on your date of birth may be different. So you have to align, your application has to align with what is on the NIN. Do you get? So you also need verified email account. After that, they would schedule you, they will give you access to schedule for CBT. So for version 2.0, the threshold for CBT is 70. So once you meet up to that 70, there is an introduction video where you'll be telling them your name, your educational background, why you think you are an ideal fellow, what are your passions, what can you contribute into the program, your host organization, what are your contributions. So they just want to listen to what you have to say, what content do you have. And once you are able to meet up 70 also, then there is psychometric test. After the psychometric test, I think you will get an email. Your host organization will be able to have access to your profile, so they can schedule you for an interview. before the interview, you will be notified to upload your CV. So you upload your CV, you are being scheduled for the interview. Once you take the interview, then the UNDP will onboard you into the program. After that, your host organization will set resumption date and you start work.
So, my question now is, if you get to meet up with every steps, is it by luck you will be picked or?
No, if you meet up with every step, it is a must you'll be picked.
No, the numbers are few. Like in each state, you said 600 people.
650.
So what if there are more than 600 that meet up with the?
For Northwest now, for Sokoto supplies of fellow, we have lower supplies of fellow for Sokoto. So in Kaduna, they already exceeded their minimum. So they have the numbers from Sokoto added to that of Kaduna. So Kaduna now, you will not get 650, you get more than, because one state have short supply. Do you understand?
We have a lot of graduates.
And as far as maybe you have applied and you met the criteria, definitely they would pick you. You don't have to worry about that. Since you already met the criteria, maybe you can, like she said, you may find a state maybe that doesn't like meet up with their required number, so it will be allocated to other states. Yeah.
Ma'am, sorry, if I may understand, you said the program was for 12 months, right? Yes. But is there any tendency that after that 12 months you can be retained, or you got to?
Yes, it now depends on your host organization, and it depends on your conduct also. You never can tell who is watching you. If I am that fellow that doesn't like to do work, that run away from assigned tasks, do you think the host organization would want to recommend me after the program? We don't want to employ me knowing that I possess this should I say nonchalance? Of course. So you have to be hardworking. And in cases if they don't retain you, you already gain relevant skills, knowledge, experiences. So you can apply for jobs now and you get it. Just like we mentioned that time, after the period of fellowship, you will be exited into the transition phase, which is the alumni platform. There, they will give you career opportunities and job updates that you can apply for. So, I think that being said, thank you so much. Thank you, Professor, for having us here. It's a great pleasure to be amongst these beautiful faces. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's give them a standing ovation and a clap. Thank you very much. All right, please sit down. It's a 2 hours program. I told you that time is what we work with very smartly. The moment you start working with white people, they are very conscious of time. If you are the only one, they will go ahead with their meeting. They don't wait. You know, the Nigerian conduct wait until quorum is formed. They don't form quorum. 3 o'clock we start. One person they will communicate to the others what have been discussed. And we started exactly 1:30, and we're closing now. So we're going to take a group picture outside, and after that, thank you so very much. We are grateful, and I'm sure if we ask you to come back, you'll be willing to come back. You want to say something? All right, please go ahead.
So I wish every one of you success, because I know you are also at the verge of going into the labor market. I wish you success, lot of opportunities, and keep being good, and also give back to the society, please.
All right, that's a golden word. Thank you very much. Let's go outside and take our group picture, and then we allow them to go. Thank you. Dami,